When it comes to clutter, are you a stasher and dasher like me? Well, I've stopped my piling habit, trying to become a minimalist, and that has improved a lot of things, but I have found that I struggle still with stashing. I'm Amy, and I'd like to show you today some forgotten areas for me, kind of because I stashed things where I couldn't see them, and so I'd like to show you those videos. Bear with the video format. I was doing these more as a kind of like a video journaling. That was before I committed to doing YouTube, so that's why the format is portrait instead of horizontal. So maybe you've also been inspired lately by the Marie Kondo Netflix show. And one of the things, though, that we don't often think about decluttering is our wallet. So I just thought I'd share what came out of my wallet. Receipts and coupons that have expired, some like powder tissue things. I don't think I've ever used those in ages. Little kid's foot measure for when you're checking out what size shoes you need to buy for the kids and they're not with you. I'm gonna put these back in, just like encouragement pamphlet from Crossway. Yeah, I've got my Clean 15 cheat card and then some coupons. I was surprised at how much I had in my wallet, so maybe it's time for you to declutter yours and hope you're inspired. So I moved all of the craft stuff, so I thought, down into the basement, but apparently I have a big drawer of mess. Let me show you. And I've already taken a bunch out. I had previously organized some in the kind of file folders like this, and they were all shoved in here, and they just really weren't working anymore because when I craft, I do things really fast and then I throw them back just to get them out of visibility and out of the way. So I just decided to put them in these cute little, these are cardboard baskets actually. So Target had a display that used these really attractive cardboard baskets, and I saw a cleanup cart in the aisle and there were like a stack of 6. I asked the lady at the checkout, I said, are these going to recycle because you're done with the display? And she said, well, let me ask. So she took a minute, the lady came over and said, oh yeah, you can take those. So I got some really good storage baskets for free just because I piped up and asked for them. So I'm putting my ribbons in here, and hopefully in 10 minutes or so I can have this drawer empty. Way more than the 10 minutes that I thought it would take later. I think it was more like 20. I finally have the tangled ribbon all ordered, and I'm kicking myself because I'm such a hoarder when it comes to craft stuff. Like, I feel like everything has a possibility. I've got these like nasty little tiny wrapper pieces, like cut ribbons, like, I don't know. These are probably, I've probably saved these from since I was like 10 or something. I think this came off of something that broke and I like cut it off and saved it. This little tackle box kind of thing. And I'm chuckling now because I realize my daughter is just like me. If she saw me throwing this away, she'd like gather it up and go squirrel it away somewhere. So, but I thought I would also say, if you've ever had a challenge with the ribbon spool unwinding, that the easiest way I've been able to deal with it, because I don't like messing with tape, I don't usually have it with me, I just like rip a corner, not a corner, it's a circle, it doesn't have a corner. Anyways, you know, rip a slit and then like stick it in there and pinch it, and it doesn't unwind anymore. So that's what I've done with all these. Tangled ribbon all ordered, and I know what I have now. And I also found some random things mixed in with it. I found a single sock, a really cute little bird thing that I think I'm going to put on my spring wreath, and a bag of balloons, which my kids will be happy about me finding, and a drill bit measure. I don't know what, I suppose that's useful, but I don't think I would ever think to use it, so maybe I'll get rid of it. And I'm all about saving useful scraps, but I'm not sure why I still have things like that, because I have like a ton of them, and you can't even tie a little piece of ribbon like that. So hey, throwing a bunch of that away. And the way that I dealt with the ones that the pieces of ribbon that didn't have any spools on them was just bagging them in similar categories. Like, this is Christmas, this is like love kind of print, and then if I make quiet time books or something as a gift for someone, I've got a little bit of baggie of those kind of pieces. And then because I have more than the base layer of ribbons, I used a straw with some safety pins to be able to just lift up that layer and be able to look underneath it. So yes, I have too much craft stuff, but I love it and it does spark joy. Hey, I'm in my basement now, going to organize for the last 20 minutes before I have to pick up my kids my fabric stash. So I used to have it up in the upstairs craft room, which I converted into our bedroom. And so down here I didn't really have the storage set up, and I had stashed my fabric in here, which is just really overwhelming and crazy and makes me stressed out. And that stuff down there, I was pulling some out to decide what I wanted and didn't want, and I got overwhelmed and gave up. So here I am to conquer it, and I think what I'm going to try to do is like pare it down, and I was able to get rid of a whole kitchen trash bag full, and I just kept the better stuff. Finished job of organizing that crazy mess, and there's still like way too much stuff on here, but as far as being organized and having things accessible, I used a few more of those cardboard bins. I can easily take these out and leaf through them and use them, so I'm happy with that. And I also have options down here in these bins, and it's just looking a lot better and put together. So I took a military chest that I upholstered and decided to store some fabric in that, and now I just need to find time to sew again. I thought that was a successful stash, declutter, and organization. I hope that you're having a great summer with your kiddos, and I'll talk to you later. Having things accessible. Take these. Ooh, that was an awful noise. Comment below if you have a craft hoard that you need to take care of. Thanks for watching to the end. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Oh, I love that smile.